Okay, in program design, if you wish to improve AMRAP sets. So think about all the AMRAP sets and all the kind of unbroken protocols in dynamic reps that we've always done or you have always ever done, and you're looking to get more reps in maybe training sequences, in competition. You'd like to be able to do more in a specific period of time, or maybe you just have a goal to do 342 wall balls in a row, which is a lofty goal. I don't know what that really means, but I think 342 would be really good to be able to complete. But just think of that, funny example as being an actual goal that people can search for, right? Because all the things that are inside going from 165 wall balls in a row to 342 are largely focused on these 6 ways that are going to improve that, okay? So 6 ways to improve an AMRAP dynamic reps. First, you have to learn how to calm down. You need to calm down per set. So as you're doing those pieces of work and practicing it, you have to focus as hard as you can on every repetition of calming yourself a little bit per rep. Keep thinking per rep about how can I be more efficient? How could I relax every repetition contraction? Am I wasting energy? Is my mind in some other place? Etc. So make sure the energy is in the right spot and you're using just enough to get each rep done as each rep qualifies. Number 2, offer perturbations, it should say and progressions, but perturbations and progressions. This means that you can actually improve the way that someone can be efficient in the movement, that calms the system down to actually add more reps by putting little shaky things inside of these sets. So if people are doing an extended set, you can practice that with a flywheel bike and come back and do some extended set practice. And what you're looking to do there is for the brain to recognize that there's some impeding thing that's going to be acting upon them doing the extended set more and more over time. And so the flywheel bike in that instance is called a perturbation. And I only gave it to you as one specific example. You could have other things as perturbations. You could change up the environment. You can change up the temperature. I'll just allow you to get creative on what that means. But those little perturbations can add to the efficiency of that particular skill. Okay? Clusters basically just means that you're going to take small aspects of the maximum set of the dynamic reps you're looking to improve, and you'll do it in a density fashion. So let's just take a simple number of 100 wall balls, and you're stuck at 100 wall balls, you want to get to 160 in a row, and we'll just use that as a particular movement. You can do sets of 30 with these really tiny breaks. So do a set of 30, calming down, maybe even adding perturbations over time. You take a little breather, you do another set of 30. Take a little breather, do another set of 30. You can do practice sessions that really challenge that under fatigue. So do this, 4 time, 50, then 40, then 30, then 20, then 10, all unbroken wall ball sets. So it's basically a metabolic solution that the person has to overcome. But you can see in practice there, those are actually just clustered repetitions because I have to force a break period. Okay? So that 50, 40, 30, 20, 10 is just one example of multiple ways that you can do specific clusters of work. Okay? Stronger per movement. This basically means that whatever movement the dynamic reps, we'll use the wall ball again, right? The wall ball will be considered a squatting pattern, a double leg knee flexion squatting pattern. Then you need to get stronger at that particular movement. Now, increasing absolute strength alone in the movement will not directly contribute to getting more reps, not directly contribute to it. It will support efficiency, okay? So efficiency of practice. Just so you could say, oh, I've heard that I want to get more wall ball sets and I'm just going to get stronger and I'll get more wall balls. No, it's quite complicated, but if you do get stronger in that particular movement, your possibility of efficiency for the wall ball for multiple reps will get better. I hope that makes sense. If you, and this is, I guess, based upon using the wall ball, the same thing, another area that you can improve it is focusing on the one thing. Meaning, if you want to improve maximal reps of the wall ball, you can't also trying to improve 18 other different physical characteristics at the same time. It's possible, as a novice trainee or someone who's just learning things, that they may all improve. But for most people, if you're trying to focus on one particular movement, Do an intervention training strategy for 3 weeks, 6 weeks, 9 weeks, whatever, and focus on that one thing, okay? But don't lose a lot of other things, but you need to focus on that. So let's use the wall ball example again. I would like to look inside your program and see that 2 or 3 times a week in multiple different ways, and not see it come up every 13 days because you're just using a randomized strategy to improve that skill, okay? And lastly, we have to remember the scientific principles here. If you're saying you want to improve your AMRAP dynamic reps of a particular movement, you actually have to test it, right? You have to define what you want to improve. A lot of people make that mistake. They're like, oh, I want to get better at wall balls. And then we just jump into the prescriptions like, oh, let's get better at wall balls. We actually haven't tested the wall balls. Maybe they can do 640 in a row. I'm kidding, but we really should test it. So do an AMRAP set, have an intervention period with litmus tests, right, of all the things you're doing in training, and then have a retesting of a controlled variable, right? Friday morning, they always have Thursdays off. This Friday morning, we're going to do an AMRAP wall ball set. 4-week intervention. Every weekend we're going to be doing some kind of wall ball, like let's see how this is going, etc. The 4th week down, Thursdays off. Guess what we're doing Friday morning? AMRAP wall ball set. So we have to be able to see with those scientific principles if you're actually improving that. 6 ways to improve AMRAP dynamic reps. Calm down per set. Perturbations inside the program and the movement. Use clusters. Get stronger in the movement. Focus on the movement alone in the intervention in the training period, and of course measure it.